Brawl Nation, we are back again. We are in the final region, Elm Street, Brawl number 6, round of 64. I'm Rotag, I'm pumped. Willy, you see him, he's getting pumped up there. He's acting a little wild. That's why we call him Wild Willy. You know that's true. If you're new to us, don't forget to subscribe if you like this content. Leave a like down below. Let us know in the comments section what you would like to see in future Brawls. We're happy to bring it to you in Brawl Nation, just like what we did with one of the past matchups there in the Red Square region, where it was a request from a fan on Twitter that they wanted to see Smokey the Bear versus Crime Dog McGruff, and that was a knockout by Smokey the Bear over Crime Dog McGruff, and Smokey the Bear will continue to move on. If you are new to our channel, you can check out how to play right here. We'll go ahead and pop those up there. You can pause the video real quick, and you can read how it is, or you can check out the YouTube short that tells you how to play. But, yeah, Willy, are you ready for this final region?
I'm not only ready, I am uncomfortably energetic. I've had an extra coffee today via the iced coffee, as in just pour a bunch of ice and coffee and add some water and call it a hydration, energy special. I'm energized. This glass is empty. I'm ready to finish off a round of 64 here. In our final region, we are heading to Elm Street. Suburbia will be the next topic of discussion, and it is awfully spooky here in Suburbia with these competitors that we have in this region.
There you go. Nice way to segue right into this. Go ahead and put us into this 116 matchup. Your Brawl champion here, I believe.
Yes, Sauron and his evil eye going up against Donald Duck. Seed difference is greater than 10. Ace through 10 will get a knockout for Sauron. And Sauron opens it up with a 3. That's why he got killed with a tiny little fraction of a sword. As powerful as he is, he could be knocked out by your competitor. We'll see if he can pick it up later. Donald Duck, 9 of clubs, early advantage to the quacking sensation, Donald Duck. 4 of clubs there from Sauron. Good potential for a straight flush. Not in Brawl. 10 of hearts from Donald Duck. My champion's in trouble. It is 19-7 here in Elm Street. Sauron is facing a nightmare. He is looking down the barrel at a huge upset. We have never had 2 16 seeds advance, and now we have a potential for another 16 seed to pull a shocker. Sauron needs an ace, king, queen, jack, or 10, or a joker. And he doesn't find it. My goodness, Donald Duck is through to the next round. My champion has been knocked out in the first round by a 16 seed.
We know nothing. We know nothing, Willy. We know nothing. Your champion was a 1 seed, knocked out. My champion was a 1 seed, knocked out. 2 1 seeds, knocked out, and they were the 1 seeds that we picked to win it all. What are the odds of that? That's got to be crazy astronomical, even more so than anything we else see. These brackets, these get busted and get crazier every Brawl that we do. Every Brawl, there's something new that happens that we've not seen before. Oh my goodness.
Well,
wow.
I'm happy that the world doesn't have to witness the eye of Sauron taking out the entire anything in his path, that we don't have to have the Final Four in Mordor. But Sauron, obviously one of the stronger seeds in my mind, wants to bind all humanity to him, and instead, Donald Duck showing that it doesn't take pants to knock off one of the best competitors in the field.
Yeah, and I believe Mickey Mouse was in one of those, and he didn't do as well. Everybody's like, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Like, poor Donald doesn't get the respect he deserves, and he showed Mickey maybe he should be the face of the Disney franchise, not the mouse. Let's move on to the next matchup, though, because we still have 7 more matchups to go here in Brawl number 6, Elm Street region of round of 64. We have 8 seed Arnold Palmer, 9 seed Bernie Mac. These are both in their prime, not in their current state, because that would not be a good thing.
Yeah, that would be a weird, awfully spooky matchup here on Elm Street, but that is not what we have. We have Arnold is prime, Bernie is prime. Arnold will fight first, and Arnold opens it up with the Queen of Hearts. Where was that for my champion, Sauron? Countered by a 9 of diamonds. Strong starts for both. This is the one that I had circled. This is the one that I thought would be a good matchup, and it's living up to its billing.
That's what we expect from those 8 9s.
8 of clubs from Arnold Palmer, countered by the 10 of hearts from Bernie Mac. These two are throwing some serious haymakers. 19-18, Birdie Mac with a slight advantage, but it's anyone's game going into the third and final card. And that final card is a 9 of clubs for Arnold Palmer. He is in the clubhouse with a strong 27 total. Birdie's going to need to find an 8 to tie or a 9 or higher for to win. That's not going to cut it. Arnold Palmer is through to the next round.
Yeah, it was a strong fight up until that final card there, and that's where Arnold Palmer ran away with it there. He's moving on. He will face Donald Duck in the next round of 32. But we are moving on. Clubber Lang, 4-seeded, going up against 13-seed Wyly Coyote. And
see if he can.
He doesn't have good luck against the Roadrunner there, so I don't see it happening against Clubber Lang. I have Clubber Lang making a run here. He is my pick to run the Final Four here. I'm hoping that I didn't just jinx him there and knock him out in the first round, as I've already lost 2. Yeah,
but, I've lost 2 as well. I had Chun-Li in the Red Square region. I had Sauron in this region. It's not looking good for me. I'm over 2 so far. I had Clubber Lang beating Wyly, but I have Chef Boyardee as the surprise Sweet 16 pick. I can't pick. You can't pick, Rotag. Neither of us can pick, but who knows? That's why we play the game. That's why the cards fall.
How is that?
Let's see what happens here.
How is that
Arnold Palmer.
How is that even possible, Willy? Because you and I picked very completely different brackets this time, too. How are we that bad that both of us can pick the different things and both pick wrong? And there's only 2 picks. I'm not sure how this is even possible. Something's a myth here. There is some magic going on here or something like that. That creepy magician is messing up our game somehow, I think.
Maybe. Deep callback there from the creepy birthday party magician from one of our first balls, making a surprise run all the way to the Sweet 16, if I remember correctly. But here we have Clubber Lang going with Wyly Coyote. Ace through Jack is a knockout potential with a 9-seed differential. And Clubber Lang opens it up with an 8 of diamonds. That is countered by an 8 of clubs from Wyly Coyote. Do we have more chaos in store? We have a 16-seed through. Can we get a 13-seed in this bracket as well? No. Clubber Lang knocks him out with a king. And I finally picked one right there.
Thank God. Because I needed that one. I needed at least 2 of them to continue on because it was not looking good if all of my Final Four picks or 3 of them were already knocked out in the very first round of 64. I need them to go for a deep run there. Great Khali, 5-seed, going up against 12-seed Chef Boyardee. Let's see how this one plays out.
One of the competitors that Rotag has met in person and was bragging about how big he was, and because he was making fun of me for picking Chef Boyardee. But I don't know about you, but I think all of us have had bad experiences with Chef Boyardee, have been knocked out by Chef Boyardee via the bathroom, and Chef Boyardee might find a joker of a surprise for the great Khali here. We'll see what happens. 7-seed differential. Ace through Queen is the knockout potential for the great Khali. And he'll open it up with the 4 of clubs. Chef Boyardee counters with the ace of spades. He's got some lasagna. He's got some meatballs, and he's ready to go right now.
I feel like we've seen a lot of aces come out as the second card drawn for these competitors, throughout. I mean, again, not every time, but I feel like I've seen a lot of aces as that second card for the bottom competitor.
8 of hearts for the great Khali, and Chef Boyardee keeps it going. 7 of hearts. So, Chef Boyardee has to avoid an ace, king, or queen, but otherwise he's in pretty good shape. 18-12. Chef Boyardee going to the final card. 5 of clubs for the great Khali. 5 of spades for Chef Boyardee. I finally picked an upset correctly. The 12-seed Chef Boyardee is into the next round.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. And I don't think the great Khali is going to be excited by that one. Maybe we'll have to get him on as a special guest here and tell us what he thought about that and his thoughts on losing to the Chef Boyardee. Maybe that'll be a grudge match coming up later on. Who knows? But we are moving on to RoboCop versus Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin's got the gout, not exactly nimble of foot, and RoboCop is a machine. He's got ace through 10 knockout potential, but this bracket is already chaotic. We got a 16 seed and a 12 seed who advance in the first 4 matchups. Let's see what happens here. Give the cards a final shuffle here. Brand new cards here. You could get one too. Limited edition playing cards. BRAWL, Rotag, and Willy 2021. RoboCop gets the draw first, and he opens it up with a knockout. Ben Franklin is gone. Enjoy your $100 bills, because you are out of the brawl, Mr. Franklin.
RoboCop looking strong there. Finally a strong competitor in this region, showing his power. Clubber Lang, did also get a knockout earlier, but was not in the first card. So RoboCop looking like maybe the person to beat here in this region. Martin Riggs versus Greg Norman. That is our next matchup here. We'll see who can come out on top in this one. Martin Riggs, Lethal Weapon. He's already had a couple of his fellow cast members in the brawls before. I remember correctly.
They've done pretty well too. Lethal Weapon franchises. Those guys have gotten a few victories. So we'll see if he can We'll see if he could. If he's a little bit upset by that 6 seed. I got Riggs going all the way to Elite 8. Nothing could take him down. We'll see. Battle of Australia here. Martin Riggs, Greg Norman. The Great White Shark going up against Martin Riggs. Riggs has an ace through queen knockout potential, and he opens it up with a queen. Greg Norman is out. Riggs is through to the next round.
Wow, another strong performance. Back-to-back strong performances by RoboCop and Martin Riggs. They're both moving on to the round of 32, where they will do battle against each other. We have 7 seed Frank Drebin, 10 seed MLK. This is the one I was looking forward to because you have silliness versus seriousness. I was excited to see how this brawl action might play out here. I'm looking forward to it. I don't see a knockout here. I just see maybe Drebin pulling out a joker here, doing something wild like that.
Drebin does have an ace-only advantage, so an ace or a joker will get a knockout for him. But of course, Martin Luther King could also pull out a joker. Very close fight. 7-10 matchups are always pretty fun. We'll see what happens here. Here we go. Drebin opens it up with the 6 of spades. That's countered by the 4 of hearts. Drebin's next card, King of Hearts. MLK, Ace of Spades. We have a close battle here going into the final card. It is 16-15. Drebin with the narrow edge. What do you see happening here, Rotag?
Yeah, I mean, I expected it to be close, but I expected it to be more silly versus serious. And it's not really turned out that way. I mean, it's close, but I've not seen, silliness other than Drebin, sometimes stumbles, there's a 6, and then gets lucked into something with the king. But MLK, he normally comes out strong. I have a dream. He came out strong in that speech. In this one, he did not come out strong with that 4, but instead, he rebounded and came with that strong ace to come within, that 1 point. So anybody could win this one at the end of the thing. I still got Drebin going over here, but it could be anybody's matchup for sure.
Not a strong finish there. He just landed on top of the queen, just like in the Naked Gun movies. He is in the clubhouse with just 20. So decent first couple of cards, not a good final card. He's going to need to avoid a 5. We'll send it to OT. Anything bigger than a 5, we'll send Drebin home. Let's see what MLK has. It's a king of clubs. Drebin is gone.
Yeah, that's something I didn't see coming there, but I should have, because jinxing everybody is what I do. And so Drebin, the jinx is on you, and you are out. MLK, congratulations. You are moving on to the round of 32. Your dream continues of winning this Brawl championship here. 2 seed Odysseus versus 15 seed Carey, the matchup that I wanted to see the upset in. I don't think it will probably happen, but it very well could, because the cards have been crazy in this round of 64 as well. But it is our final matchup here in the round of 64 in Elm Street, and of the entire round of 64. So
yeah,
we will see.
I actually have Carey winning this matchup. I think Odysseus is overseeded. He's tricky, but he's a 2 seed is a little bit much. But then again, he took on Cyclops. He took on all the mythical creatures in the Odyssey. He figured out how to use the Trojan horse in the Iliad. Odysseus, decent competitor, 2 seed, maybe not, but we'll see what happens. He's got an ace through 10 knockout potential as a 2 over 15. But we've already seen one 15-seed advance. Can't we see another here? We'll see. No. Odysseus knocks out Kerry with one card.
No, we will not. With one card, there is the knockout, and Odysseus moves on. Kerry, you are out of there. It's been nice having you. Appreciate all that you've done, but you're out of there.
If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself?
What?
You've never seen Will Ferrell's Saturday Night Live, Kerry? Look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious. Will Ferrell pretends to be Kerry, and it's pretty funny. That was one of his classic lines. I can't believe you've never seen that.
Holy
Probably thought I was like having a stroke or something.
Holy cow! I know that one, but I don't know the Will Ferrell one there. Although that was Saturday Night Live as it was starting its downfall. Like, it was really good. Then it, had some still good performers, and to me, it's kind of bottomed out hard. Just my opinion there. But we're not here to talk about Saturday Night Live. We're here to wrap up round of 64, Brawl action. It's finished. Next time you see us, we'll be in the round of 32. We'll be heading back to Camp Crystal Lake. I'm Rotag. He's Willy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit us up on YouTube or on Twitter. We greatly appreciate interacting with Brawl Nation. We will see you in the next one, Brawl Nation. Peace out.